Worker treatment also impacts safety. Chains with high employee turnover had more contamination issues because new workers lack proper training. One butcher told us, "They give us 15 minutes of training, then throw us on the line." Compare that to HEB's 50-hour training program, and the difference is clear. The expiration date game is another scam. We caught 3 chains repackaging meat with new dates when it didn't sell. One manager admitted, "We're supposed to throw it out, but that hurts profits." Our lab tests showed this refreshed meat had higher bacteria counts, yet stores keep doing it because few customers notice. The industry knows how to fix these problems. Our tests proved stores like HEB can deliver safe meat at reasonable prices. The technology exists. The methods are proven. The only thing missing is willingness. As one quality control expert put it, "Safety isn't the problem, priorities are." Your power as a consumer. Your grocery budget is more powerful than you think when it comes to demanding safer meat. While government regulations move slowly, consumers can force change by shifting where they shop. Stores respond quickly when customers ask tough questions. One manager told us, "When 5 people ask about testing in one day, corporate notices." That's how fast your voice gets heard. Start by asking to see the store's safety testing results. Most chains keep these reports, but don't share them unless customers request them. We got 3 stores to post their weekly reports publicly just by having viewers ask. These forms show what they test for and how often shipments fail. If a store refuses to share this, take your business elsewhere. Transparency should be non-negotiable. Support the chains investing in real change. After our tests, HEB reported a 22% sales increase in their meat department. Whole Foods saw a 15% jump. Meanwhile, Walmart's meat sales dropped 8% in regions where our video spread. Money talks louder than complaints. When you buy from stores with proven safety records, you reward their efforts and pressure others to improve. If a store can't tell you exactly where their meat comes from, don't buy it. The safest chains train employees to answer sourcing questions. At Wegmans, every cashier can name the farm supplying that day's chicken. At HEB, butchers display photos of their ranchers on the wall. This level of transparency separates the best from the rest. Use social media to amplify your voice. Tag stores about safety issues and share test results. Posts with our videos got 400% more engagement than standard complaints. Chains monitor these platforms closely. A Safeway social media manager told us, "We have to respond to viral food safety posts within 2 hours. Public pressure works faster than private emails. Join the petition demanding better labeling." Over 50,000 viewers have signed our call for stores to list all test results on packaging. 3 chains already agreed to pilot this program after seeing the numbers grow. The petition forces executives to pay attention. One CEO told us, "We can't ignore those signature counts." You'll find the link below the video. Switch just 1 meat purchase per week to a safer store. If every viewer did this, it would move $3.7 million in sales from risky chains to responsible ones. A Kroger buyer admitted, "When ground beef sales dip, we investigate immediately. Your single purchase matters more than you think." Request meetings with store managers. Groups of 5 customers getting 15 minutes each month add up. One Albertsons location upgraded their meat handling after just 3 such meetings. Bring printouts of our test results and ask specific questions. Most managers can implement local changes even while corporate drags its feet. Support local farmers markets when possible. Our tests found market meat had 60% fewer safety issues than supermarket averages. The reason? Shorter supply chains and more accountability. Even buying just your ground beef from local ranchers makes a difference. Many now offer subscription boxes that cost less than premium grocery stores. Demand better school and workplace food options. Institutions buy meat in bulk, and their choices influence the market. One school district switched to HEB after parents shared our video. That single contract changed what suppliers offered to other buyers in the area. Your kid's cafeteria could be the next domino to fall. Consumer complaints shape USDA inspections. The agency assigns inspectors based on which stores generate the most reports. One inspector told us, "We go where the calls come from." If everyone who sees this video files one complaint about their usual store, it forces more frequent checks. The form takes 3 minutes online. Start a buying club in your neighborhood. Pooling orders lets you purchase directly from safe suppliers at bulk prices. One group in Texas now buys whole cows from HEBS ranchers at 30% off retail. Another in Ohio gets monthly Wegmans deliveries for 50 families. Cutting out the middleman saves money while ensuring quality. One final test that changed everything. We almost didn't run this final experiment. It was a last-minute idea from our lab tech that ended up changing everything we thought we knew about meat safety. After weeks of testing, she asked, "What happens when people leave meat in a hot car for 30 minutes?" That simple question led to one of our most shocking discoveries yet. We took identical cuts from all 12 stores and left them in 90 degrees Fahrenheit heat for half an hour. The same conditions as a quick grocery run on a summer day. The results? Most samples became bacterial breeding grounds in that short window. To test this, we bought 1 pound of ground beef from each chain, packaged exactly as sold in stores. The samples sat in identical insulated bags in a controlled 90 degrees Fahrenheit environment, mimicking a car's interior on a warm day. After 30 minutes, we tested bacterial growth compared to refrigerated controls. The differences were staggering. Temperature abuse magnified underlying issues in the meat. Walmart and Kroger's beef showed bacterial counts 15 times higher than when purchased. Salmonella and E. coli levels doubled in some samples. Only HEBS ground beef stayed relatively safe, showing minimal bacterial growth despite the heat. The worst performers followed a clear pattern. Stores with pre-ground, high-fat beef spoiled fastest. Walmart's 80-20 blend turned gray and exuded a sour smell within 20 minutes. Kroger's value pack ground beef hit dangerous bacteria levels before the 30-minute mark. These stores use meat from multiple animals in each batch, increasing contamination risks. Once the temperature rises, bacteria multiply exponentially. One lab tech compared it to leaving yogurt in the sun and expecting it not to curdle. Mid-tier stores fared slightly better, but still failed. Albertsons and Safeway's beef showed 8 to 10 times more bacteria after heating. Their packaging, foam trays with plastic wrap, trapped heat and moisture, accelerating spoilage. Target's vacuum-sealed ground beef performed better initially, but still crossed safety thresholds by minute 25. Costco's freshly ground beef resisted spoilage longer than pre-packaged options, but ultimately succumbed. The takeaway? Even better, meat can't withstand real-world handling mistakes for long. Premium stores revealed surprises too. Whole Foods organic ground beef resisted bacterial growth better than conventional options, but still showed concerning spikes. Their grass-fed beef spoiled slower than grain-fed, likely due to lower initial bacteria counts. But even this meat became unsafe within the 30-minute window. Pricey doesn't always mean heat-resistant. One $12 per pound artisanal blend from a high-end chain turned rancid faster than budget options. Fancy packaging didn't help when temperatures rose. HEBS meat was the clear winner. Their ground beef showed only a 20% increase in bacteria after 30 minutes, well within safety limits. The sample looked and smelled fresh even after the test. We repeated the experiment 3 times with the same results. Their secret? Single-source beef, no mixing multiple animals, immediate chilling after grinding, and vacuum-sealed packaging that limits oxygen exposure. This Texas chain proved safety starts at the farm and continues through processing. We dug deeper into why HEBS meat outperformed. Their cattle spend less time in crowded feedlots, reducing initial bacteria loads. The meat gets ground in small batches with equipment cleaned after each use. Most importantly, they don't add preservatives that mask spoilage. The meat's natural freshness does the work. Compare that to chains using meat from stressed, medicated animals processed on high-speed lines. Once the cold chain breaks, their product deteriorates rapidly. The car test exposed another industry secret. Many stores rely on preservatives to mask temperature abuse. We found sodium lactate, a common preservative, in samples that passed visual inspections despite bacterial growth. One chain's beef still looked pink after spoiling, a trick achieved with carbon monoxide packaging. These tactics fool consumers, but don't actually make meat safer. HEB avoids them entirely, which is why their meat behaves differently when stressed. This experiment changed our shopping advice. Now we recommend 1. Always use insulated bags for meat, even for short trips. 2. Shop at stores like HEB that use single-source grinding. 3. Choose vacuum-sealed over tray-packed meats. 4. Look for beef with the lowest possible fat content. Leaner spoils slower. 5. If meat feels warm at checkout, ask for a refrigerated replacement. Here's the hard truth. Stores like H-E-B prove safe meat isn't impossible. It's just not prioritized. Our tests showed a 67% failure rate industry-wide. Yet some chains delivered 100% clean results. That gap exists because consumers tolerate it. Share this video to demand better. Every view pressures stores to change. Check the description for our full report cards on all 12 chains. Tag your local store in the comments. We'll track which ones respond.